Hello people. This is the World Cup, the new World Cup. Okay, I'm saying the new World Cup because there are a lot of changes, a lot of rules in the game, a lot of rules in the game. So make sure you watch this video and see the changes. See the changes, get well informed before you go to our various centers to start into an argument that we don't really understand what we mean. Okay, so please and please and please make sure you watch this video to the end. Then you get to understand the new FIFA rules that are going to govern, because they are not there. They are not there. FIFA just implemented these rules and they are now taking effect. They will be starting. We shall be seeing these things in the World Cup, and I know definitely it's going to cut across the world. After this World Cup, we are going to see all these rules within our various leagues. So make sure you watch this video to the end and get well informed. Get informed, understand the new rules, so we don't enter into argument that we don't have any basis. So these are the new rules. So if your country is playing, playing a game, then you have to understand, you should know. If a referee takes a decision, don't say the referee is cheating you, because these are the new rules. Get well informed, be informed before we enter into this World Cup. Okay, so I will start with also a throw in 5 seconds rule. First of all, we have throw in. We know people use to delay games and whatever. So there is a new rule in throw-ins. You have only 5 seconds to effect a throw. You have only 5 seconds to effect a throw. Okay, so let's say you are playing with Team A versus Team B, and Team A gets a throw in. Team A has only 5 seconds, 5 seconds to effect the throw onto the field, so the game could resume to play. But if you delay more than 5 seconds, the referee has every right to take the throw out of you and give the throw in to Team B to throw it against you. So if you have a throw in and if you take more than 5 seconds to throw in, the throw in is going to take, you are going to give the throw to the opponent to infect the throw against you. So we have only 5 seconds to throw in a ball. 5 seconds. Before, there was no rule. People delay until they feel like they are okay to throw in. So now there's a new rule: 5 seconds to throw. So if a country is playing in this World Cup, make sure you let them know. You know that, okay, we have 5 seconds to throw in, so we can get a game restart so early. Second one is goal kick. A goal kick 5 seconds rule. Time wasting during goal kick will be punished and can even result in a corner being awarded. So goal kicks are also most of the time we see goalkeepers delaying in goal kicks. So if Team A and Team B are playing, and let's say Team B gets a goal kick, you have 5 seconds to effect or to play the goal kick. If you don't play it within the 5 seconds time, the referee may or could award a corner kick against you. Depending on how the delayance went. The referee could award a corner kick against you. So if you get a goal kick and you're about to play, make sure you kick the goal kick within 5 seconds. 5 seconds. It passes 5 seconds, 6 seconds, 7 seconds, the referee could award a corner kick against you. Okay, so these are the rules. These are the new changes that are taking effect in this World Cup. So make sure you know all this, you understand all these rules before you go to, because you may be seeing this one and people will be complaining the referee cheated, but these are the new rules. So if you are going, you have to know. The players know, because the players are being abreast about this new rule. Okay, they know that this is the situation. But for we supporters, mostly we always enter in an argument without any basis. So these are the new rules we have to know. So goal kick and throw in, you have only 5 seconds to kick or to throw in a ball when the ball is in a possession. If not, it will be awarded to your opponent. Okay, so this is the second one. So let's go to the third one. Substitution limit 10 seconds. 10 seconds. So if you're about to make a substitute or a changes, that's what we must say, changes. If your player gets injured, or if your player is tired and your coach want to take him out, the player who is walking out has only 10 seconds to exit the field. in at any point he wants to part. Not necessarily he has to come to the play, the spot where the fourth official is to make a finish. Anywhere you are, if you're in a goal kick, if you're in a corner kick, far away, you can pass through that channel and then leave the field within 10 seconds. If the player does not come on 10 seconds, count out 10 seconds, your team, the team who is infecting or who is making the changes, will have to play the game 1 full minute, 1 full minute without a player on against the opponents. So let's say team A and team B are playing, and there's changes for the team A. The player has to exit the park within 10 minutes, 10 seconds, sorry, 10 seconds. If the player does not come out or stays on the field for more than 10 seconds, the referee will start the game. The player will stay outside for maximum of 1 minute, or minimum of 1 minute, sorry, a minimum of 1 minute. So your team will be playing 10 against 11 for full 1 minute before your player, the referee could stop a game or whatever, any breakages, then your player can come on. Okay, so these are the changes that we are going to see in this World Cup as well. So this is one of the changes. That's substitution time. So you have only 10 seconds for a player to exit the field when there's a changes. But it's applied to, it has some implications. Okay, if a player gets injured, it's different, and the goalkeeper is also being treated or substitute, it's also different. Okay, it has some so this it. So you have only 10 seconds to exit the field. Okay, fourthly, of the field treatment. If a player gets injured, he has 1 minute outside. He has to stay outside for full 1 minute for treatment before the player can come in. Let me read. I say any player receiving treatment must stay off the pitch for 1 minute with limited exceptions. So if you are a player and you're receiving treatment, or you fall down or you get injured and they take you out of the field, you have to stay out of the field for maximum of 1 minute. Stay out, get yourself treated before you come on. So you have to stay out for full 1 minute before you can come out. You cannot come onto the field after being treated in less than 1 minute. You have to stay outside for your team to play, and then you get yourself prepared and inform the referee after 1 minute. Then you can come on as a treated injured player. Okay, so that's one of the changes that is also coming. So you have for 1 minute to get yourself treated outside before you enter into the field. So this one, another one also. So the second one, the third one, or the fifth one is covering your mouth. You know, mostly we see players talking to referees or talking to their friends, talking to opponents. Why they cover their mouth? You see them like this, talking in this way. That's the most commonest thing we can see. It's now very bad for you to do that, according to the new FIFA rules. I say players hiding their mouths during confrontations may face disciplinary actions, including a possible red card. So if you're a player confronting a referee, talking to your player or talking to an opponent while covering your mouth, may attract a red card. If you're a player and you see that it's a discipline action, the referee may take a discipline action, even resulting in a red card, depending on how the situation is. So a referee can send you off by covering your mouth while talking to a player or talking to a referee. So players must avoid covering their mouth with their shirt or with their hands while talking to a referee or confronting a player. Be open so they can see. If you say any offensive words, they can know and then give you some necessary suspension. So if you cover your mouth while having an argument or having a conversation with the referee or any other player on the pitch, you can be given a red card for this action. Okay, so these are the rules. So let's know all these rules whenever we go to our game centers. Let's know these rules so we don't enter into unnecessary argument without having basis. These are the new rules which are going to be implemented in the World Cup or at the World Cup 2026, and after, I know it's going to go beyond within our leagues across the world of sports. So that's we are done with the covering of mouth in disputes. Okay, so corner, VAR will also check corners. VAR will check corner. VAR, if a referee whistles for a corner kick in favor of a team, and the team feels like, oh, this corner is not clear, he's challenging, the VAR, they also call, or referee can go to the VAR screen and check the validity of the corner before it is being awarded. If the referee awards for a corner or awards a goal kick, it's class. For the goal kick, if he already awards a goal kick for that one, no, you cannot VAR cannot check goal kicks, but VAR checks only corner kicks. VAR check only corner kicks. If the referee awards for a corner kick, that's when the referee can go to the screen and check. But if the referee awards for a goal kick, it cannot be returned. It cannot be checked on the screen. These are the two scenarios. VAR checks only when the referee has awarded a corner kick. VAR checks when the referee has only awarded a corner kick. But if the referee awards a goal kick, it cannot be checked. It cannot be checked. So VAR can now check for corner kick. Before, VAR checks for only misconducts and goal kicks. VAR check for only misconducts and goal kicks. Goals. But if this new is going to be affected in the World Cup, then VAR is also going to check for corner kicks as well. So this is the new, one of the rules we are all going to see in the World Cup. So we just have to get notice of this one and then also be aware of how it's going to be. And then last but not the least, yellow cards review. Yellow card review. Let me read. It's a second yellow card review. Red card from a second booking can be reviewed, but individual yellow cards themselves cannot be challenged. Yeah. So before we see that if a player gets yellow card, first yellow card, the VAR will not check for the yellow card. But sorry, if the yellow card or if you receive a second yellow card that is resulting into a send off for the player, then of course the referee can go and check the VAR and see if indeed the tackle was deemed a yellow card that needs the player to be sent off. So first of all, if I make a tackle on the player for the first time and I receive a yellow card, I cannot challenge. I cannot challenge for the yellow card. But if I receive a second yellow card that is sending me off the field, then of course we can go to the VAR and challenge the validity of the card. Then the referee can also go to the VAR and then challenge and see if possible you can be maintained in the game or you have to be sent off. So these are the new rules. These are the 7 new rules that we all have to know before we go to our game centers to watch, because this thing, I know this thing is going to create a lot of confusion. That's why I've taken my time to address this. You just break them into pieces for you to understand the new rules that FIFA is going to use to determine how the game will go with the World Cup. So guys, make sure you watch this video. Please make sure you watch this video, watch it over and over and over, understand the rules of the game before we go to our game centers to watch our games. Thank you very much for watching.